When it comes to football rivalries, few are as intense, captivating, or globally significant as El Clásico, the legendary contest between two of the world's most prestigious football clubs, Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. This rivalry is far more than just a match for points, it's a passionate battle that symbolizes deep cultural, political, and regional divides, a clash that fans across the globe eagerly anticipate each time these two giants meet on the pitch. The first official El Clásico match took place on May the 13th, 1902, during the Copa de la Coronación, an early football competition held in Spain. Although it was a relatively small event in football history, it set the stage for what would become one of the greatest rivalries in sport. Over time, as both clubs grew in stature, the significance of their encounters deepened. They began to represent far more than just their respective cities. They came to symbolize much larger societal conflicts. What makes this rivalry so unique is the cultural political weight it carries. While Real Madrid is based in the Spanish capital, Barcelona is rooted in Catalonia, a region with its own distinct language, culture, and identity. Over the years, Barcelona has been seen as the club of the Catalan people, a symbol of resistance and pride for a region that has long sought greater autonomy and in some cases full independence from Spain. In contrast, Real Madrid, particularly during the era of Francisco Franco's dictatorship in Spain, was viewed by many as the establishment club associated with the Spanish monarchy and the central government. Franco's regime, which ruled Spain from 1939 to 1975, was a period of intense repression of regional identities, and Catalonia in particular was targeted for its desire to preserve its culture and language. For many Catalans, supporting Barcelona became a form of defiance, a way to stand up for their rights and identity. This political backdrop has only added fuel to the fire of the El Clásico. When these two clubs meet, it's not just a battle for football supremacy, it's a representation of the larger struggle between Spanish nationalism and Catalan independence. The match is a stage for much more than sporting drama. It's a representation of deeply rooted cultural and political identities both on and off the field. Over the years, El Clásico has seen some of the most electrifying moments in football history. It's a stage where legends are made, where players rise to the occasion, where history is written with every goal, every pass, and every tackle. One of the most iconic figures in this rivalry is Alfredo Di Stefano, the Argentine-born legend who helped transform Real Madrid into a European powerhouse in the 1950s. Di Stefano's arrival in Real Madrid was a turning point for the club, and he played a major role in cementing Real Madrid's dominance on the European stage with a series of memorable victories over Barcelona. Then there's Johan Cruyff, the Dutch genius who brought a new era of success and a unique style of football to Barcelona in the 1970s and 1980s. Cruyff's influence on Barcelona was immeasurable, not just in terms of his playing ability, but in the philosophical shift he instilled at the club. Under Cruyff, Barcelona adopted a style of play that emphasized possession, technical brilliance, and a focus on youth development, principles that continue to define the club to this day. In more recent times, players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi have taken the rivalry to the new heights. Messi, the symbol of Barcelona's success for over a decade, has become the club's all-time top goal scorer and is often considered one of the greatest players to ever grace the game. His duels with Cristiano Ronaldo, who represented Real Madrid during the peak of his career, have added a new layer of intensity to the fixture. The two players became the faces of the rivalry in the 2010s, creating countless moments of magic and drama that fans will remember for generations. And who could not forget Zinedine Zidane and Ronaldinho, two of the giants of the game, whose moments of brilliance in El Clásico left indelible marks on the rivalry. Zidane's stunning volley in the 2002 UEFA Champions League final is often cited as one of the greatest goals in the competition's history, while Ronaldinho's performance at Santiago Bernabeu in 2005, when he scored twice and silenced the Madrid Cowards, is one of the most iconic moments in the derby's history. As the rivalry has evolved, so too has the football on display. In the 21st century, El Clásico has become a global phenomenon. Attracting millions of viewers from around the world, both clubs have grown into massive global brands with financial power and commercial reach that extends far beyond Spain, the rivalry now represents not just the battle for domestic supremacy in La Liga, but a wider contest for global dominance in the world of football. Tactically, both teams have gone through phases of dominance and innovation. Real Madrid, with their history of Galacticos, have assembled some of the most star-studded teams in football history, from the early 2000s with players like Zidane, Ronaldo and Roberto Carlos, to the more recent team led by Karim Benzema, Luka Modric and Sergio Ramos. Real Madrid's approach has often been defined by a focus on powerful attacking play and individual brilliance, creating a team capable of delivering at the highest level, whether in La Liga or the Champions League. Barcelona, on the other hand, has maintained a style of football that focuses on possession, intricate passing and youth development, largely influenced by the club's legendary academy La Masia. Players like Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets have defined the Barcelona midfield over the years, playing a style of football known as tiki-taka. This approach, while at times criticised for its lack of direct attacking football, has yielded remarkable success, with Barcelona winning multiple La Liga titles and European trophies. Throughout the 2000s and 2010s, every El Clásico match comes with immense stakes, both in terms of the footballing action and the wider implications for both clubs. The rivalry isn't just about bragging rights for the fans, it's about legacy. The outcome of these matches often has a significant impact on the La Liga title race, as both teams frequently find themselves at the top of the table. In addition, the matchups are often crucial in the battle for the UEFA Champions League, with both clubs routinely vying for European glory. El Clásico is a chance for both clubs to prove themselves not just as the best in Spain, but as the best in Europe and even the world. For fans, these matches are a chance to see their teams assert its dominance. Whether it's at the Santiago Bernabéu in Madrid or the Camp Nou in Barcelona, the anticipation before each encounter is palpable, as supporters eagerly wait to see who will come out on top in this epic battle of footballing giants. In the end, El Clásico isn't just a football match, it's a spectacle, a war of words, a display of skill, passion and tradition. It's the culmination of years of history, culture and rivalry that transcends the sport itself. When Real Madrid faces Barcelona, it's not just about football, it's about identity, pride and a legacy that has been built over more than a century. This is a rivalry that continues to captivate the hearts of millions of fans, and with each passing year, it only grows stronger, more intense and more unforgettable. El Clásico is not just a match, it's a global event, a clash of titans where history is made and legends are born.